this is Jessie Shull with Redbud Farm. I have an update on Redbud Quite a Day, aka Evan. He is a 2017 Holsteiner Thoroughbred gelding by Quite Easy and out of our own Thoroughbred mare, Asteria Meadow. Evan did 2 young horse competitions while we were in Ocala for the winter. I was very happy with his performance. I thought he handled the atmosphere, and even though he's still very green, he put in a super test. I think he really showed off in the jumping. He's very, very cat-like and easy to ride to the fences. He pretty much gets himself out of trouble. And for a little guy, his stride is gigantic, so he makes the lines easily. I had a bit of a miss at the next combination. He still doesn't steer super, so he didn't really want to go away from his friends at the warm-up, and then I thought, oh, I'm just going to run him down this line, but again, his stride is so big I didn't have to do that. I should have just sat chilly and waited for it. I gave him a pat and just kept going, and then he got back into his rhythm and jumped fantastic. He's quite brave, and you can see he's got a good hind end, and also he's very quick up front. I basically try to let him make his own mistakes. Like with the miss earlier, it's not really that big a deal. He's a very good jumper, so once he learns to half halt, it's going to be spectacular. But at this point, if he can figure out sort of how to have his own eye, that helps me further down the line, because I miss sometimes, and they have got to learn how to get themselves out of trouble when things get more complicated and also bigger. I had to practice the gallop a bit, which is sort of silly because he actually does cover the ground quite effortlessly. But the first outing, he wanted to go back to his friends, so he was quite crooked, and I couldn't get him to straighten out and just show his stride. So this was better the second time around. At home, we just kept practicing lines and lots of bending lines because he is a little bit hard to steer. He's so little, it's easy for him to kind of wiggle out from underneath me. The fences themselves don't really bother him. He's brave, but I've got to be able to get him there in a little bit more organized fashion. That gets us caught up to when we came back to Mississippi. I guess that was May. He had a little downtime when we got home. I felt like the 4-year-olds worked hard, so they deserved a little break. Now he's just basically playing, starting skinnies. I let the kids ride him some just to get a little more broke. But I'm really happy with how he's going, and I'm very excited for the future.